Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Sagittarius. The reading is for December 2020. How we're going to finish out this year, Sagittarius. I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to take 6 flyers and we will get started with our reading. I am using, you can see, the Wild Unknown Tarot. Absolutely love this deck. They're very slippery. Sorry, I'm struggling today. It's Monday. All right, so this is for December 2020. Let's see how you will finish out your year, Sagittarius. Okay, let's do one more good shuffle. Okay. I'm going to take 6 flyers, so give me 6 cards, please, for Sagittarius to see what's going on for December, the last month. Death. Not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. And hey, you know what? If something's going to end, it might as well end at the last month of this year, right? Leave 2020 behind and leave behind all those things that need to go. All right, the Chariot. And I'm leaving that one reversed. Okay. Oh God, they're just flying out, aren't they? Hermit. Okay. You know what? Sagittarius, I'm seeing some changes for you. And it looks like you have the Hermit card. So anytime you see the Hermit card, I think it's good. It means the changes are for the better. Okay? Or at least you're thinking about like what you need to do. Ooh, got 3, got the rest. All right. All right. Here we go. I need a moment here. These are, you got, I'm not going to say complicated, but you got an interesting spread here. Definitely changes. Okay. I'm going to pull one clarifier card right off the bat. It looks like you're going to be working on, okay. All right. Okay, so I have to say this right off the bat. I feel like this could be easily you or somebody in your life that is very close to you, very important, like a partner. And I'm thinking this is definitely a love reading, and it's going to pertain to only a handful of you guys out there, okay? So there is something that needs to end in your life, and it could be a way of life, it could be a way of thinking, a thought process. And it could, for some of you, a very small handful of you, could be the end of a relationship as well. Okay. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because it seems to me that you have kind of lost control, lost your train of thought, and kind of lost your way a little bit in this relationship. And in order for you to be able to regain your, I think some of it has to do with just doing the right thing, okay? And some of you guys have kind of lost yourselves. I keep saying kind of, because I think it can mean so many things to different Sagittarians out there. You're in a hermit mode, and things are not like, I feel like you don't think you're evolving or developing enough in this relationship, or the relationship's not evolving. And a part of it has to do with your way of thinking or your attitude toward it, okay? And it could simply be that you've kind of given up. And for some of you, you will be completely giving this up. Some of you, it will turn more into a reflection of what you want. And I feel with this whole pandemic especially, there's going to be a bigger handful of you Sagittarians out there that are going to take a look at yourself and think, what am I doing here that I could change and I could actually turn the chariot right side up? And that way I can progress in my life, I can make better choices, and I can grow as a person, and our relationship can blossom, continue to blossom, okay? And I feel like for a bigger handful, like I said, of you guys, you're going to be in that mode, okay? With this Hermit card there, you're going to see the end of this month, the end of this year as, wow, what a year it's been. I've experienced a pandemic. I've been able to get closer to the person that I'm with, you know, with this being restricted of going places. And what do I want? Like, I don't want another year like this. I'm grateful for what I have. And I think some of it has to do with some gratitude, okay? For some of you guys, it's just changing your whole outlook and what you want for your future starting January 1st and so forth. So I think a lot of you guys will be Sagittarians in a reflection mode. What happens here, your reflection, what you decide that you want can be different down here for everybody, okay? I did pull the Justice card, which tells me that for very small few of you, you may change your status. It could be separating, divorce, getting rid of somebody that's just not worth it anymore. And it's causing you to not be able to grow, to move forward as yourself. The Chariot, a lot of it has to do with control and manipulation. I think this is inner control, inner manipulation of yourself. It's not other people controlling, although they could be. But down here shows action, okay? The world is upside down. It is not, you're not done, I think, in this cycle. You need to be done with this way of thinking, maybe in the relationship in general. It's not done yet. You need to focus on yourself when you're in this hermit mode, so you can be able also, this is another card that you want to flip over because it's the world, it's a completion of something. Something needs to come to a completion, and you are going to have to, sometimes like the wheel of fortune, the completion's done for you. You get the tower, boom, someone did it. Outside forces caused it. This is inner sort. This is inner. This is something you need to complete. You're not done with it yet. And that's why I think you are in the self-reflection mode with this hermit. But once you are able to turn that wheel and you make up your mind and you say, I'm done. This part of my life is complete. What a perfect time to do it in December too. And such a crappy year that we've had. What a time to just flip these two, Sagittarius, and say, screw it. I'm taking control now, because a Chariot also is about control. I'm taking control now. If it's just behavior, a kind of behavior that you're kind of messing around and you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to change it. You are the master of your destiny is what this is saying to me, and the world as well. You need to flip those. Make up your mind. You will. I think once you come out of this, you're going to spend a lot of December planning and deciding what you're going to do, what you want for yourself, what you want for your partner, and you're going to go through with it. The Justice card here, it's, you know, some of you will end up, if it's not a separation or maybe it's a legal issue. So if it's a divorce, then you're going to have to kind of deal with consequences. Maybe some of you guys are facing the consequences already from, you know, actions up here, behaviors and things like that. The Justice card can mean a lot of things, but mostly it means that it could mean divorce, but it could also mean to get rid of something that will cause pain, something that's not fair. So, you know, and I think this Justice card is playing for everyone down here. So I'm going to put it down here in the middle. So it's talking about any situation, any decision that you make the Justice card is at the center of it, okay? It's either not right, not fair, or you need to get rid of it. Some of you guys fear justice, so maybe that'll snap you out of whatever behavior you're engaged in that you know is wrong, and you want to change that, and that's good. It's about change this year. You also have the Three of Swords here. It's not going to be an easy decision for some of you. Those of you that decide enough's enough, I'm going to separate, we're going to part ways. It is going to cause heartbreak mentally, emotionally, and it's a change that I feel is necessary, and you think it's necessary, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it, okay? The good thing about it is if you do go that route, it is not without putting all of your energy in making that decision for the right reasons, okay? Because the Justice card here, I feel that for most of you, it's for the right reasons. And you're weighing your options. You're weighing what needs to happen, okay? And you're thinking, right now you're in a mode where you're thinking to do the right thing. So I have no doubt that whatever decision, even if you decide to part ways, that you're doing it for the right of everybody, not just yourself, okay? Now, you do have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands are about like moving forward and making decisions. It's also about waiting for something to happen. And in this case, it's you can't just sit around and wait for something to happen. It's action. And the swords are about action too, and passions. So I feel that it's definitely, it's in your fate. It's going to happen that you're going to make these changes. And it's necessary. And that will be the next step, I think, in self-improvement. Or if you're going to, let's say, decide to work on your relationship, that is the next level, because threes are also about moving into the next level. It could be of a relationship, a career, whatever your passion, anything. But in this case, I feel this is more of a love reading more than anything. So I think it's relationship based. But yes, you're going to have the threes. It's a beautiful card to have when you're in a stuck situation and you're trying to move and you're trying to decide which way to go. The threes really push you to do things and do something that you're passionate about, and to pick the route, maybe not the route that you really, really want because it's easier, but maybe pick the route that is going to take a little bit more creativity and more energy out of you, because in the end, the reward is much better. And you know that in life in general, when you work hard at something and you pick not the easy route and you're successful at the end, it feels a lot better than taking the easy route. And I think this is kind of where you are. And I can see that here in you, Sagittarius, with the Hermit. You're not looking for an easy out. What you're looking is to be happy, to do the right thing. And you're doing it for personal, I think, improvement and satisfaction. And that is, I think, the best way to approach something. And, you want to think of others. And I know that you should really think about others. But honestly, you need to do what makes you happy, because when you're happy, it's easier to make others happy around you, And I feel like this energy is not coming from a selfish place at all, Sagittarius. It's coming from a place where you just want to be a better person and you want those around you to be happy. And you know what? I think you're headed that way. You have this Three of Wands here at the end. It's going to be a kind of hard for you, and you know that. We all know that. But I feel like in the end, you're going to feel like justice was served and you did the right thing, whichever direction you decide to take. So that's all I have for you. And I love how you're going to just end this year with a bang. And I think it's all going to be all about self-improvement and doing the right thing for yourself, Sagittarius. I do like this read, as much as it seems like it might be hard for some of you. I actually like it. It's a good way to end this crappy year and start fresh, start new, and start solid and work toward happiness. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for visiting my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Bye-bye.